What's up everyone, Moneyboard Dasher here, and I'm back at you with another video. In this video I will be opening the Fantastic Four Heroclix Cosmic Clash starter set. So it's going to be pretty cool to see what's in it, and I will also be doing a how to play video very soon. So stay tuned for that video of how to play Heroclix. Without further ado, let's get into it. Moneyboard Dasher back at you here with the Fantastic Four Cosmic Clash starter set for Heroclix. Prepaid collectible miniatures, 6 figures in the starter set. Here we have our front box, which has the characters Thing, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, and Human Torch. On the back here, on the side here, we have depictions of some of the figures. On the back here, we have what includes. The last team standing talks about how to play, different stuff included. On the other side we have Human Torch and Mr. Fantastic. Let's get this open here. We have the Dr. Doom, Silver Surfer, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Thing, and Human Torch. Let's get these guys out, and we shall see what they look like. Fantastic Four dice, and yes, the fours are fours. So that's pretty cool. Start off with Human Torch. He starts off at 100 points to 75 points. He's a Fantastic Four trait or team ability. He has flying, he has improved something, and special trait himself with the star. Let's check out he has a 7 range for his attack with 2 targets. So his first click is 11 running shot, 12 pulse wave, 17 defense energy shield, and 3 damage range combat expert. Next we have 10 movement. Looks like hypersonic speed, 11 attack with a special, 17 defense, energy shield deflection, and 3 damage with empower. And his next click is 10 movement running shot, 11 attack, pulse wave, and 17 defense, energy shield, and 3 damage range combat expert. And next click is 9 movement with hypersonic speed, 10 attack with a special, 17 defense with energy shield, and 3 damage and power. Next click is 10 movement with running shot, 10 attack, energy. Let's see what that is here. I think that would be not pulse wave, but let's check here. So pulse wave. So to correct myself, yellow is pulse wave, and the orange we see back here is energy explosion. So pulse wave, and 16 defense with energy shield deflection and 3 damage. And his next click has hypersonic speed, 8 movement, 11 attack, special, 16 defense with energy shield deflection and 3 damage with power. I'll just go around here and I'll show you all. He's KO'd. So he's pretty good. So that was the Human Torch. Next, let's get the next guy here. Let's do the Thing. He is also 100 or 75 points. He has 10 movement with a special, 12 attack with super strength, 18 defense, invincible, and 4 damage. And he's indomitable. So that means he can push without having to worry. His next click is 10 movement with flurry, 11 attack with super strength, 18 defense, impervious, and 4 damage with Power. So the other one was enhancement. This is Empower. So the green was enhancement. So there's that one. And next he has 9 movement with special, 11 attack with super strength, 17 defense with invincible, and 3 damage. Still learning the game here. 9 movement with special on his next click, 10 attack with super strength, 17 defense with impervious, and 3 damage. Next is 9 movement with flurry, 10 attack with super strength, 17 defense, invulnerability, and 3 damage with empower. His next click is 8 movement flurry, 10 attack super strength, 17 defense, invulnerable, and 3 damage with empower. His final click is 8 movement with special, 10 attack with super strength, 17 defense with special, and 3 damage. And he's code. So that's pretty cool. So that was the thing. Let's do Invisible Woman next. She is also 100 points to 75 points, depending on how you want to run her. She has a range of 5 with 2 targets. She's flying. So she has 9 movement with sidestep, 10 attack with telekinesis, 19 defense with a special, and 3 damage with a support. Support, yep. Alright. Next, she's got 9 movement with sidestep, 11 attack with telekinesis, 19 defense with defend, and 3 damage with support. Next click, we have 9 movement with sidestep, 10 attack telekinesis, 18 defense with special, and 3 damage with support. Next we have 8 movement sidestep, 10 attack incapacitate, 18 defense with a special, and 2 damage with shape change. And then we have 8 movement with force blast, 10 attack incapacitate, 18 defense. What was it again here? Defend, and then 2 damage with shape change. And then we have 8 movement with not energy blast, but force blast, and then 9 attack with incapacity, 18 defense with defend, and 2 damage shape change. On her final click, she has 7 movement with force blast, 9 attack telekinesis, 19 defense with a special, and 2 damage with a special. And she's KO'd. That was Invisible Woman here. Next, let's do Mr. Fantastic. He also is 100 points or 75 points. Fantastic Four, he has 0 range. He also has a special trait. They all seem to have special traits. Let's see Mr. Fantastic's first click here. He's got 8 movement with sidestep. He has 11 attack with quake, 18 defense with super senses, and 3 damage with a special. His next click is 8 movement sidestep, 10 attack with precision strike, 18 defense with super senses, and 2 damage with perplex. His next click is 8 movement with force blast, 10 attack quake, 17 defense super senses, and 3 damage special. Next we have 8 movement with force blast, 10 attack with quake, 17 defense with super senses, and 2 damage with special. Next click we have 7 movement with sidestep, 10 attack precision strike, 17 defense super senses, and 2 damage with close combat expert. And then we have 7 movement with sidestep, 9 attack, precision strike, 16 defense, super senses, and 2 damage with close combat expert. His final click is 6 movement with force blast, 9 attack, precision strike, 16 defense with special, and 2 damage with special. And that's it for Mr. Fantastic. Next, out of the bunch, let's do Silver Surfer. He's a defender and a quintessent or whatever ability here. You see out there. He comes in at either 300, 200, or 100 points. He has improved movement and he has a special trait. He has 8 range with 1 target. So here we go. His movement is 13 with a special, 12 attack, 19 defense with invincible, and 5 damage with a special. Next we have 13 movement, running shot, 11 attack, 19 defense, invincible, and 4 damage with probability control. And 12 movement, running shot, 11 attack, 18 defense, invincible, and 4 damage with probability control. His next click has 12 movement with special, 11 attack, 19 defense with invincible, and 4 damage with special. His next click is 11 movement, running shot, 11 attack, 18 defense impervious, and 4 damage with probability control. Next click, everything is identical with stats and skills. His next is 11 movement with special, 11 attack, 18 defense invincible, and 3 damage with special. Next, we get 10 movement, running shot, 10 attack, 18 defense, invulnerability, and 3 damage with probability control. Next, we have 10 movement, running shot, 10 attack, 17 defense, invulnerability, and 3 damage with probability control. Next, we have 10 movement, 10 running shot, 10 attack, 17 defense, invulnerability, and 3 damage with probability control. His last click, he has 9 movement with a special, 10 attack, 18 defense regeneration, and 3 damage with a special. That is Silver Surfer. Finally, can't have a game Fantastic Four without Dr. Doom. So here we have Dr. Doom here. He costs either 300, 200, or 100 points here. He has the Legion of Doom team ability. He has a trait as well as indomitable, so it means he can push without taking damage. He has 3 targets with 7 range. He has 12 movement, running shot, 12 attack with a special, 18 defense impervious, and 5 damage with a special. His next click is 11 movement, running shot, 11 attack, pulse wave, 19 defense with a special, and 4 damage with probability control. His next click has 11 movement, running shot, 11 attack, pulse wave, 18 defense impervious, and 4 damage without wit. His next click is 10 movement, running shot, 11 defense, or 11 attack with special, 18 defense and vulnerability, and 4 damage with special. Next, he has 10 movement, sidestep, 11 attack, penetrating psychic blast, 18 defense with special, and 4 damage with probability control. We have 9 movement, sidestep, 11 attack, energy, penetrating psychic blast, 11 defense, 18 defense and vulnerability, and 3 damage without wit. Next we have 9 movement, running shot, 11 attack with a special, 18 defense with vulnerability, and 3 damage with special. Then we have 8 movement with running shot, 10 attack, pulse wave, 17 defense with special, and 3 damage with probability control. We have 8 movement sidestep, 10 attack pulse wave, 17 defense toughness, and 3 damage with probability control. And then we have 7 movement, which is his phasing teleport. 9 attack, penetrating strike block, 17 defense regeneration, and 3 damage probability control. His final click is 7 movement, phasing teleport, 9 attack, penetrating strike blast, 17 defense regeneration, 3 damage with special. That is all the figures here in the starter set. I'll get to the extras now. So what I was following here to make sure I corrected myself on everything was the powers and abilities. Chart what you get with this. You also get heavy and light objects. And you get little pogs, Doom pogs, or let's see what they are. They are Yancy Gang pogs, which are very cool. You get 6 of these. Then you get Doombot and other tokens here. Very cool. Then you get your water and your hindering train, and your smoke, your water and hindering train, and your smoke and barriers along here. So you get those. You get one more of them here. And you also get your WizKids rulebook. Teaches you all this stuff here. You go over the stack cards in a sec, and you get your mat. This is a nice mat here, which, as you can see, you get 2 of them. So 2 for the price of 1. Very cool. There's 2 mats. And let's see what the abilities and traits are on the characters here. So for Silver Surfer, his trait is Behold the Cosmic Power. Free action. Choose a standard attack power. Until your next turn, Silver Surfer can use that chosen power, and characters he hits can't use the chosen power. His movement power is the Surfer Sword. He has hypersonic speed. When Silver Surfer uses it, he may be given a range action at no cost instead of making an attack. Pretty darn good. And his damage power is tracking the subatomic across space. As a free action, choose an improved targeting ability except moving through walls or elevated, that terrain, to use until the next turn. So built elevated or blocking terrain he can't use, but he can use anything else. And his team ability is the Defenders. When this character is attacked, you may replace his defense value with a printed defense value of an adjacent friendly character who can use his team ability. Then he has the Power Cosmic ability, who has his willpower. This character has Protect against Outwit. It's not uncoverable. And shows his stats on the opposite side. Dr. Doom has a plethora of abilities here. So his trait is Only Doom is fit to roll. Leadership, but only removes an action token from himself. When Dr. Doom uses and succeeds until your next turn, he has improved movement through hindering terrain and is protected by mind control and outwit. Other powers and abilities can't remove action tokens from Dr. Doom. His attack power is called Photon Array. Energy explosion. When Dr. Doom hits with a range attack, after resolutions, give each character an action token. If you can't, deal that character 1 penetrating damage. Defensive power. You have Angered Doom. Stop, which means when you're moving this dial, you'll stop that click. He has Toughness. When Dr. Doom is targeted by an attack, you may choose the standard defense power you haven't chosen this turn. Dr. Doom can use that power for this attack. It's pretty good. And then he has few men are as subtle as Dr. Doom. Outwit. Free. Choose an opposing character with a lower point cost within 4 squares in line of fire. And a power, standard or special, and they can't use it. That chosen power can't be used until your next turn. Pretty darn good. And there's his stats and all that fun stuff. There's his team ability, Minions of Doom. When this character is KO'd, KOs a standard opposing character. After resolutions, heal one click on the friendly character using this ability. Pretty darn good. Let's check out Human Torch's trait and his abilities here. He has Flame Trail. Once per turn, for all characters with the trait. When Human Torch moves, after resolutions, choose a character that he moved through or adjacent and deal it 1 penetrating damage. Has the attack ability Flame On. He has poison but may use it even if he has moved or placed his turn. Pretty darn good. Then he has a Stop Click. Ben, where are you? But only if another character with the Fantastic Few keywords on the map. He has Energy Field Deflection. His Fantastic Four team ability. When this character is KO'd after resolutions resolve, each other friendly character using this team ability heals 1 click. So when you kill one, they all heal 1 click. Pretty good. Next we have the thing. His trait power is Clobbering Time. If no other friendly character has been placed as turn, choose an opposing character within 4 squares of a friendly character with a Fantastic Four keyword that was attacked since his last turn. Since your last turn. Place the thing such that he can make a close combat attack targeting that chosen character. Then do so if he hits and his attack is a 10+. After resolutions evolve, remove an action token off him. That's pretty darn good. Then he has Sometimes You Gotta Break Stuff. He has Charge, and he moves through blocking terrain. And then his defensive powers ain't feeling so good. Stretcho. Stop Click, but only if he has another friendly character with the Fantastic Four keyword ability, and he has Invulnerability. Then he shares the same keyword. Let's see Invisible Woman here. She has a trait Hide and Seek. Free. Choose one until your next turn. Opposing characters can't target Invisible Woman unless they begin their turn within 3 squares of her. Or terrain markers are considered clear line of fire this turn. If an Invisible Woman is within 4 squares, so that's pretty good. And her defensive power, you'd be surprised what lengths I can go when pushed. She has Barrier, Toughness, and Willpower. And when Invisible Woman uses Barrier after resolutions, you may knock back 2 squares any number of opponent's characters adjacent to those markers. Pretty darn good. And she has another damage power, which is Journey, Stay With Me. Stop it only if you have another friendly character with a Fantastic Four keyword. She gains Shape Change. Pretty darn good. Let's look at Mr. Fantastic here. His trait is I'm pretty good at multitasking. He has plasticity and Shape Change. When Mr. Fantastic uses Shape Change after resolutions evolve, place that D6 with the result on his card, replacing any here. Giant Reach X, where X is 2, or the value on the die or on this card, whichever is greater. So that would mean when he's attacked, if they don't knock him out or they don't get him off the click, you'll take the die result or your Shape Change, put on your card, and you can attack equal number of squares away from what the die shows. So if you roll 5, you can attack enemies in 5 squares away, which is pretty cool. Defensive power. We're going to be fine, Sue. Stop Click, but only if you have another friendly character. Fantastic Four keyword, he gains Super Senses. His damage power is you'll find Mr. Fantastic more than a match for you every time. He has Leadership and Outwit. And a free, choose an opposing character with a higher points within 4 squares, and Line of Fire, and the power, standard or special that you can use. Chosen character can't use that power until your next turn. Pretty darn good. And then these are little things that are included for gaming, for group, or for just for fun that's in the star set. So you have these campaign rules, and there are little scenarios which you can fight the Yancey gang. It tells you how to set up and things like that. And then the premise, a lot of fun stuff. So a little story to get you through. It's pretty cool. I'll just go through these fairly fast. Shows your setup, gives you all the instructions to play. And you'd go through and you'd, looks like you'd fight Doom's Castle. Pretty cool. So that was the starter set. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I know it was rather long, but I wanted to go over everything there, all the clicks and all the other stuff. So stay tuned for more videos on Heroclix and the Lord of the Rings LCG along with X-Wing 2.0. And I might also start up making videos on Warhammer in general. I have Warhammer Champions booster boxes and starter decks that will be opening on video. So stay tuned for that as well. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And we'll see you all soon. Happy gaming.